Hello, my name is Arlene Rose, a second year student of Sarasota College of Education. My video is based on interviews with primary and secondary school students sharing common behaviors of students at their school and how teachers and those in authority respond to those behaviors. Secondly, two parents sharing what schools can do to maintain social control. And finally, views of a counselor on some causes for deviant behavior in children and what can be done in the school to help these children.
Hi, good morning. I am a primary school student from Region 4, and some of the problems are in my school are running in the classroom, bullying, and fighting. And the disciplines what the teacher gave us are telling us to stop and the running in the classroom can distract the children in the next class. And the other day, I was get bullying, and the teacher didn't do nothing. I thought the teacher would call the child parents and complain.
Afternoon, I is from Abruma Region 1. Four common behavior in school are bullying, fighting, cheating, using inappropriate words. How teachers respond to them. When a child is bullying, the teacher talk to them and tell them to be respectful and kind. When the child is cheating, the teacher find out why the child is cheating and provide help for them. When children are fighting, the teacher call them and tell them stop now. And then talk to them. When a child is using inappropriate words, the teachers tell them that's not for here and explain to them why.
5 Michael Bobby Secondary School. And some common behavior in my school are fighting, disobedient to teacher, unpolite, scolding school, verbal abuse, and shaming their friends. Some teacher response is be very harsh and behave in a way she should not, whereas student is taken to the head teacher for concern on such behavior. Where some of the teachers in my school sit and talk with students individually, very politely.
I am a fourth form student who attends secondary school right here in Georgetown. Some common behaviors of my fellow peers are bullying, lateness for school, acts of rudeness, and sad to say, also acts of racism. I think that the teachers and those in authority can respond to these behaviors by having a special session with students and talk about social control and the consequences that may follow later if they do not abide in doing what is right. They should also invite speakers from each cultural background to visit the school at least once a term to enlighten us about what each ethnic group have in common. I think this will help to bring togetherness.
I am a parent from Region 1, Mabromo. This afternoon I'm here to share with you a few points that I think that schools should do to maintain social control. Now we all know that social control is something that is very, very important in all the schools. Well, my first point, I think that schools should have a monthly assembly. Now, having a monthly assembly, it will be a reinforcement to the students. Now, at the assembly, they will have the head teacher, of course, classroom teachers. We can have like the prefects. We can have a few parents, and we can at the assembly they can also have special invitees, to give a speech, to give a little talk, a little advice, and so forth. At the assembly, they will talk about the importance of maintaining the school rules, the importance of maintaining the school rules, and they can also talk about the consequences that they will face once they do not obey the school rules. So at the end of the day, students cannot go out and say, well, I never know that, if I do this, this will happen. They will have a fair knowledge of exactly what will happen. So I think that schools should have a monthly assembly with the students. That is one point. And my second point is that I think that I think yeah, sorry about that. I think that schools should have at least two trained persons, two trained counselors at the school at all times, because to counsel the children, they have children of all sorts, that act out, that need the counseling. So I think that schools should have these persons that are always there. Let us say we have a child that is who need it. They don't have to go to the welfare. They have to come. They have to make an appointment to go to that welfare. No, there must be persons within the school right there and then. They can go in and have a talk with them. Not only to counsel. We have students that are having their own issues, that are having problems at home, that are abusive and those things, that are being abused, sorry. It must have persons there that they can go in and have a talk with. They can go in and, have a conversation with them. Persons that students can rely on, they can put their trust in them. So I think that schools should have this, persons that are always there within the school.
Hi, good morning. I am a parent of Region 1, Mabromo, and I believe that what schools can do to maintain social control are that they can reward children for their behavior, reward them for things that they have done correct, um, and maybe instill some sort of punishment for whenever they don't adhere to school rules and so on. By doing so, we can have a society that we can have a much better society of in terms of producing children to have to become better learners, to become better um, persons who can achieve better in society. And I believe that this is the way to go.
I am a counselor from Mabruma Subdistrict Region 1. There can be various causes of deviant behavior in children. Some of these may include personal factors like difficult family background. We have peer pressure, we have genetic predisposition, and also we have mental health issues. Environmental factors like exposure to violence or negative influences can also contribute to deviant behaviors. In order to help these children in schools, it is important to create a supportive and inclusive environment. Some strategies that schools can adopt are implementing effective discipline policies, promoting positive behavior through rewards and reinforcement, providing counseling services, and offering social emotional learning programs. And also, teachers can play a crucial role by fostering strong relationships with students and providing individualized attention. Beyond the school gate, there are several types of support available for deviant children. And some of these support available are counseling or therapy services. We have community-based organizations that focuses on youth development. We have mentorship programs and also intervention programs led by government or non-government organizations. It is essential for schools and relevant stakeholders to collaborate and leverage these resources to provide a comprehensive support system for deviant children.
Conclusion. It can be concluded, based on research gathered, that in most schools, deviant behavior occurred rapidly, and there are a number of ways how to help control deviant behavior in school. Thank you.